Last month, I had the pleasure of competing in the Loveless Day of Dance. I had no ballroom background whatsoever, so I was a little nervous about how I would do. After a couple of months of work, I came in runner-up, the best of ballroom for the tango. And while I'd like to think that it was my stellar moves on the dance floor that won the trophy, the reality is it was actually all thanks to a very special instructor. Dance can be described as poetry in motion. The dancer is the poet, inviting their partner or an audience into their hearts and their souls.
Dance has been a big part of my life ever since I was young, and I can't really imagine myself not dancing. It's just my favorite thing to do.
Analee Jack is like many professional dancers. The art form has been her life since a very early age.
I started off with ballet when I was about 6 years old, and then from there I tried modern and jazz and contemporary. I actually wanted to be an ice skater, and so I asked my mom, how would I be an ice skater, and she said, well, you have to take ballet lessons. So I took ballet lessons, and then later when I was about 8, she put me in some ice skates, and I couldn't ice skate. So I just decided I would continue to do dance, and then I kind of fell in love with it, and it became my life after that.
After a variety of styles and disciplines, including gymnastics, Analee found her way into the ballroom.
Finally, I joined a ballroom studio because it was just one of my main interests, as I liked watching ballroom. So then I joined a ballroom studio when I was about 17.
Analee found herself on the side of the instructor at enchantment dancing over a year ago. Her employer, Chip Hindi, found something special in the young artist.
I love the fact that all of the lines that she creates whenever she's dancing from her ballet background are completely finished. She follows through with her arm. She goes all the way out to the fingertips. She understands the space that's around her, and that's actually one of the reasons that I hired her, is that she understands her body more than just the average person.
At the age of 19, Analee has enjoyed a series of lessons about herself as an instructor at Enchantment.
It's much different than being a student. As a student, you kind of just get told what to do, and as a teacher, you have more responsibility, and you really want to work on making the student feel comfortable, and it's just much different because you really have to focus on somebody else and not just yourself all the time.
Analee is as sweet as she could be, and that's one of the reasons that I like working with her too. She means no harm to anybody, and she wants the best for everybody.
And finding the best in others is what keeps the young dancer coming back, time and again, for one last tango.
The people are definitely a big aspect of my love for dance, because everybody who dances tends to have a real sense of joy about themselves. The environment itself is really healthy for you, and I feel like everybody is just happy when they walk into the studio, and that's one thing that always makes me want to come back to dance class and to teach.